farm workers and farm tenants want their long struggle to access electricity to end. They told the Portfolio Committee that relying on farm owners to supply them with power is a shortcoming that should be addressed in the amendment bill. Free State residents also raised the issue of cable theft and proposed that it should be categorized as a crime of sabotage of the country's economy that carries a fine of 1 million rand. The bill seeks to enable multiple electricity producers to compete on a level playing field, which among others will lead to lower electricity prices, increased reliability of supply, and more choices for consumers.
It also seeks to ensure that there are reforms as far as electricity regulation is concerned, i.e. looking at other alternative sources of energy that can be able to generate as well as ensure that there's proper distribution and electricity sustainability, creating a competitive market. It's one of those key areas that will say the bill seeks to address. It also looks at the question of the penalties and sentences that could be imposed in the event that there is non-compliance.
The lack of competition in the sector was also raised. Participants believe that multiple power suppliers and alternative sources of energy will bring much needed stability to the sector. She says, our ward has a big problem of load reduction. The committee should also look at the issue of load reduction, which affects us badly, especially the elderly who use life support machines that rely on electricity. Another thing is that with load reduction, there is power surge when power comes back, which damages our appliances.
I showed that the bill, it has provisions that I may not agree with. On the bill, they say NERSA should be in charge of the tariffs and the price, but not the pricing. Now, my concern is, as NERSA is in charge of tariffs, they disregard the inflation rate, they disregard affordability. People are working, but when you go to the bargaining councils, employers and employees with the unions.
The committee did not want to preempt the outcome of the process.
I think the first thing that we must say is that we want to go through this process. We want to look at the outcome. We don't want to go to this process with fixed, both ideological as well as political minds. We want to allow the process to flow. We hope and believe that with an open mind, we will be able to look at what is in the best interest of South Africa. The quite critical issues to us is that we must look at the question of electricity availability, including how sustainable it is, to what extent can we be able to ensure that there's generation, but most importantly, how affordable.
A proposal was also made for the bill to explicitly prohibit the National Electricity Regulator of South Africa from granting Eskom tariff increases that are above inflation level. Residents have also cautioned the Portfolio Committee to align development with the growing population. Kamogelo Siekwi, SABC News, Welkom.